video on why you should have only Minion, not magic animals or roommates. This is fish right here. Little fishy Minion. This is his Megamind Doom poster I won on the internet. Look at the Smurf in this doll too. Look at this Sonic, it's huge. Look at this, is even funnier. This is tight. Okay, let's get the front. Oh, that's so fun. So I had this idea. I was talking to the dolls and why it was dumb of me to have a roommate jack my shit and leave. And supposedly he then was like, oh, I'm not human, I'm an alien, right? Then I watched these parties with Megamind. And one is about this girlfriend that was actually Metroman's girlfriend, Roxanne. And why she threw him on the floor saying that she's a lesbian. Another one is Minion kept attacking him from place to place at renting apartments and houses. How it's dumb is that I live with roommates ass raping and shitting on you, right, when you shot the underground lane. This is the story it started off with in my mind. I figured if I record it and talk about it, I would say it wrong. Megamind decides, I want a roommate. This badass motherfucker, right? He's all hot and warrior. Tells his minion, is that a good idea? He's like, I don't know, sir. Let's find out. So he investigates and gets with the same roommate that he was in jail with. But of course his minion possessed him just to make an example out of all his dumb ideas. Fucked up all his ideas. Oh shit, there goes Titan. All his ideas. And steals his favorite CD collections and takes off. And then his minion was like, sir, you don't like music. That is nasty rap shit and cunt bitch music. I know you don't like Britney. Oops, I did again, my butt. You just think she's sexy. Gets a phone call and it turns out to be this nerd that he wanted to be with. Okay, let's pick it up. Hello? Yes? Yes, Daniel stole my stuff on drugs, saying he was an alien with a fake ID and he was on drugs. And you said you were going to get a warrant for his arrest. Did you? Okay, so I gave you the address where he last lived. I don't know if he's living there still. You didn't go to his house? Oh, so you went there and he doesn't have my CDs. There's no proof he stole my clothes though, because he probably pawned it off. I know because he hung up. Yeah, but he ran off on me. He hung up on me and then he disconnected his phone so I couldn't call him. That is also guilty proof that he did it. And I know he did it because he's the only one that was there. So that sucks. I have to have a videotape footage even though I know he did it and it's probable cause and he has a criminal record. Well, why? Well, I could prove by his actions how he took off. He hung up the phone on me and disconnected his phone. And he would not, I mean, why would he do that unless he's guilty? Yeah, but if I'm accusing him of stealing my stuff, usually he would back his shut up and talk to me. So he gets away with stealing my stuff, and that's why I shouldn't have a roommate. And I hope Daniel Garcia goes to hell, but thanks for helping me out. Thanks, bye. Oh, weird coincidence in timing. One way to expose Daniel Garcia, he was arrested around a week for something else that he went and did it. So you shouldn't have a roommate beat you up and take your CDs, but don't worry, it should be digital on your iPod so you can go and travel. And you should have an underground layer instead of a roommate Christian you're living with and using you as an ass slave to get shit on. And no, don't. It's like, oh, I'm Minion, I didn't do it. Then a magic animal right here does bite your ass and then it's smurfulated in the water and drowns. And your minion going from place to place haunting you, pretending to be magic animals and demons, pick-teasing you at night and trying to hump rape you. Turns out it's just Minion, because that's what happened to me. Going from place to place. Some minion or demon kept trying to fuck with me, and I get magical genie rings, thinking a genie, what a mermaid, magic animal, a dog, a poodle, a demon. Oh, let's get with that hot chick, science professor, and then do experiment putting alien DNA and mixing in with the woman's womb to have an alien baby, and why you should have clones of yourself and not an alien child, and why that nerd with glasses and braces bit your dick. It was your minion pretending to be her, because that's what would have happened. And so it's a good thing your minion pretended to be all of them, biting your dick, stealing your stuff, stabbing you in the back. A magic animal drowning in the water, biting your butt cheeks as you just couldn't, you know, wring them out. And then getting smurfulated as different demons and incubuses going from house to house, apartment to apartment, using your laser gun, and it's a ship-shifting asshole, and you get electrocuted, zapping yourself. And all those human slaves that wanted to eat your butthole fucks up on your inventions and your ideas, and it turns out you should have a minion making your stuff in an underground layer, and your daughter or son that you have mixing your DNA with the perfect O DNA from an Indian woman that was a Snookum tribe member that has the same nose as Megamind, coincidentally one of my ex-boyfriends as well. So I hopefully you understand why, and also these other fake robot heroes with laser eyes from the devil, right? And then him pretending to be your news reporter, and using as a robot. I get Megamind, get to control him. I pretended to be a newscast reporter, and she puts robotics in him and uses him as a remote control device and goes, oh, I'm just a minion, I'm not Roxanne, just to prove a point to you. Like, oh, minion, oh, you shouldn't have a girlfriend, you shouldn't have a fan, you shouldn't have a daughter. Why you shouldn't have a daughter and son? Why you should only have clones of yourself? Or not, but what about the character? You have different character for every child. And I go, Minion goes and makes fun of that and pretends to be defective clones with retarded ass characters, as Uncle and Joe and Billy Bob and Dumbass Biss and Dick Tracy instead of Megamind. And why you should just have Megamind and Minion. Maybe there should only be one god or one alien. And then it's like your son that's half human gets or daughter gets daddy problems and gets or his minion decides that's a stupid idea, so takes her DNA and his DNA and wears it on his minion body, turns into a baby. And then all of a sudden your daughter or son gets kidnapped by the wrong family. They do poopy potty training on YouTube for all these perverts that worship them as Satanists. Then gets split personality of a man and a woman. And accidentally, kills daddy and then has a mutant daughter or baby and then commits suicide and putting her in health problems for the rest of her life, and her baby dying, and keeps going back and forth as an alien and a transvestite faggot, and ass raped, fucked around by other people and fans and jerk offs and workforce thing, and enslaved, and then all of a sudden it gets an injury and you, oh my god, she's an alien human and is stuck and trapped, experimented on by the government. And he goes, Daddy, I love Daddy. Where's Daddy? And she wants to suck his dick off, but he can't have Daddy, so she gets with a lesbian, and she goes psycho and with split personality and kills her lesbian lover. And to make it even worse, Megamind's crying that his minion's dead, but his minion's not dead. He's found his daughter can breathe in water, and then takes off her invisible button, and it's his minion. So that's why he should have only a minion, not a fan, not a geek biting his dick, not a criminal shacking with, stealing him, using him as a butt rag, punching him in the face, not a magic animal that bite his ass and hump him in his sleep and drown in the water the next day. Not to have, alien hybrid experiment children. Shouldn't exist. A lot of these star kids just to come out retarded and mutated and wrong. Saw the documentary about retarded Nephilim kids in real life. And this movie, this X-Files episode, they kept a Nephilim child that was half angel. An angel had sex with a human, and they put it in a basement. She was all retarded, but she had magical powers. Magical powers. Why can't I go to church? Let me out of the basement. She goes out of the basement and runs, and it's raining, and has the cross and the Virgin Mary, and she's praying to God, and lightning strikes her eyeballs, and she's dead. Smoke coming out of her eyeballs. And then they say, because she was free, and they said God did not hate the Nephilim, that they were abusing her in a basement, and they freed the Nephilim. Just imagine this huge bug-eyed face chick was a Nephilim, and her eyes blasting out of her sockets, and she's typical Aryan. Right, I'm not saying that would be a total bad idea to have a roommate or a geek nerd or a science professor having your child in an alien experiment gone wrong, or some weird characters and defective clones, and having ass raped roommate Christians raping you in the butt, telling you what to do, instead of having a evil layer and a minion. It's just not going to work out. And then she raised up with the wrong, worshipping the devil and the wrong alien. It's a green alien, and it's supposed to be blue. It's just like getting zapped, butt raped, fucked, your shit stolen, your babies kidnapped, your magic animal smurflated in water. It's just not practical. It's just not. You don't want your minion making fun of you and these butt rape heroes, fuck toys, and then blowing up in a doom machine. Is just, you gotta be an alien. You gotta be God. You can't have these beasts control you. You gotta have some shape-shifting minion that can breathe in dirt, shit, and water with nasty teeth, because your minion's gonna come and form as that bitch and suck your dick, and it's gonna bite it off. He's gonna bite off your dick. God bless you. I love you. This is the Megamind fans. I really want more friends. They're Megamind and Smurfs and Sonic fans. I'm a big fan here, and that's why I'm doing some extras. I'm not just for my music and psychic stuff. If you want a psychic reading music or some of my High Priestess naked dancing, I still you can contact me offline on my website, and you have to go. I don't use YouTube, I use the website, so just contact me about the details. It's AstarElisaGhostSinger at hotmail.com, hotmail.com, AstarElisaGhostSinger at hotmail.com. You can also donate to me. Or if you want to buy something, I have an eBay website too. It's AstarElisaGhostSeller with hyphens, slashes in the middle, and 2 stars on the corner. I'll put the details in the bottom of the links below, links to give to you. Peace out. Boing.